This is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Talks about niggas Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score.
Good morning, Wall Street Pete. Crypto in crypto. Want to learn how to make crypto in crypto? You follow this crazy man. You hit the like and subscribe. Got plenty of videos here. If you look the last 12, 13 days, Ethereum telling you price 1700 was coming. We're here now, but if you followed us 13 days ago, you would have had a 2 week in advance notice, right? This is the place where you hit the like, the subscribe, the bell, all notification. And this gentleman who's just starting to break out into the YouTube world, you're new. And if you're new, well, this gentleman is going to have 1 million subscribers one day. Bitcoin news, crypto news. I look crazy this morning. I was putting some stain on my fence, but that's just the reason why. Cardano. A little bit of some news. Cardano had no problems pulling off a 5% spike in roughly 24 hours, despite the delay of the vessel hard fork upgrade, which plans on coming in this August now. No problem. What I like about Cardano is this gentleman, Charles Hoskinson. He does not want to put his product out if it's not ready, not efficient, right? A lot of people are in a rush to put shit out. A lot of people in a rush. Why? Because of the money. The money. They don't care about the actual product. They care about one thing, and that's what we're talking about. So Cardano continuously impresses me with the actual product and not the hurry for the fame and to beat everybody and do the greatest things. Cardano's doing something different, so pay attention. Definitely to mention. I did say bearish weekend, right? Maybe you didn't get it. Bearish weekend. I'm talking about perhaps this Sunday, which is tomorrow, 24 hours from now. I have a feeling we may be singing a different tune. But what's the difference? Well, if you look at the short term right now, I believe coming into Sunday here, we're going to be falling. But weekly, we couldn't be any lower on the RSI level for the weekly chart of TradingView. This is Bitcoin. If you're interested, you hit the like button. Right now, currently hitting a little resistance at the old support that we were friggin' hitting forever. If you see from this chart on the RSI level back from 2020. So weekly chart RSI on the weekly. Back from the 2020, we are now finally hitting resistance at the old support, telling me that this is a bullish signal. Like I said, every time you flip your resistance after coming down from a bearish trend and you're finally tapping on the old resistance, old support, new resistance, into the old support, that's a very bullish momentum. I do believe that this is the start of something grand, but in the short-term time frame, just talking about for tomorrow, the next 24 hours, I believe we're finally hitting resistance in this triangle, in the symmetrical channel, ascending channel, and do believe, I know the weekly looks silly, but if you come to the daily and get a little bit more in depth of what I'm talking about, unless we finish a candle above this trend here, and this trend would happen to be exactly where we're hitting resistance, 24.6, if we could finish this 9-hour and 47-hour candle above here, then you already know something's happening, and 29,000 will be here before you know it. This is something I've been harping on, something I've been talking about for a little bit now. Eli R., good morning to you as well. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. So this morning we're talking about what's happening. There's a small little pump. If you see it from here, could have bought the dip several times, right? Could have prevailed. What I bought, well, I got just under the 1,200 mark, Shiba Inu. And if you noticed, that should be a little closer on my list, and I guess it didn't update. But if I had it updated, I should have had it closer in my thing here. Why is it not here? There it is. It is a little closer. Got it at right here at the 1197. Currently finding a little bit of resistance. So if I don't get out soon, even though I'm making a couple bucks to the 1240, big deal. What I'm going to do most likely is if I don't see this finish this candle above here, I'm just going to probably cancel out even Steven. I'm going to be honest. This is what I'm doing. I'm honest all the time with this. No reason to lie. But what had my attention here was this last previous resistance of this price. If you could see here, the tip of the 1210, tip of the 1210. So we decided to enter into this, which is now starting to move up a little bit. This is Shiba Inu if anyone's interested. Probably not many people interested, but then again, a lot of people do like those extra zeros at the end there. Looking at the daily chart, if I'm looking at this correctly, and I'm trying to get a nice picture here, we are in the range where I really don't like. This is a danger zone to trade if you're longing, of course. And if you see it right here daily, looking at this band, we may be looking to break out. Band's got tighter, in the tighter position here. We'd be happy to see this break out to the upside. We'll see what happens. Where do I think we may test this? We could test that 1321. I'm sorry, I was stuttering there for a second. I was looking at that 1400. So 1321, if we do get a candle above there, I'll put a sell order at this previous resistance of the May 14th. Definitely a date for me to remember, May 14th. Interesting. We touched a peak there. So if you got Shiba Inu, if you're looking to FOMO in, please don't. But not financial advice. You could do whatever the hell you want. You want to FOMO into this, so be so. So be it, excuse me. But look at this coming in right now, so I would pay attention to that. I expect some type of resistance. We'll probably trade in this range for a little bit. This is very high volatile token. This is a shit coin. I could do that. You could do this. So please be careful. Very high volatile waves. I don't really trade usually with this, but the band is getting tight. We're moving in the upward direction, and where the potential is obvious. It's pretty obvious where the potential of this token is. So where we're looking at prices now and where I'm looking to possibly be, why I'm bringing this up and why I put a position in at the 1197 here. I'll show you what I could do on my money, and that's why I'm interested. Right to the tip of the EMA of the old before we fell. We could possibly get 110% on our money. Looking at the 1321, so I stick with that price. 1321 is going to be how much more up? 110%, 110, that's 1,321 ticks. So happens to be the price is what I'm telling you, 1321. So that's a little bit of a coincidence, a little bit of a weirdo, but that's 100% on your money. We're moving in on that. So I do believe that is coming in the long term. There will be high volatile waves up and down in that direction. So don't think up, it didn't go completely straight to the moon, up, you're wrong. Stopped working out to listen in. Don't stop working out. Get your ass moving. Get the headphones in. Put the phone on a spot where you can keep working out. You should have the AirPods. If you can't afford it, I understand, because I'm buying crypto too. I can't afford certain things I want. Use the headphones. Put me on speaker. Do something. Come on. Don't use me as an excuse to stop working out. I hope you keep working out. I would want to listen to me while I'm working out. That's actually what I do sometimes, and I haven't worked out a little bit. But when I get back into this hardcore, what I'll be doing is listening and reviewing my channel. Oh, man. Jasmy. But Shiba Inu, that's kind of what I'm looking to do here. So I'm looking to get maybe perhaps all the way to here. Don't quote me on it. Like I said, I'm not always 100% correct. But if I do see those prices, 2,400, I'll be out probably before the 24. So understand that's probably what I plan on doing. I'm going to beat the whales, the 2,500. I'm not playing no games. If you really want to hear what you should get out is 2186. And it's, it sounds annoying going back and forth with prices. But that's my final answer, Alex. 2186. Pay attention to that price if you want to beat the whales, and if you want to wait a little longer to take profits, which I wouldn't do. I believe the FOMO is real, and you could possibly get in at that price. So I'm not saying it's going to happen for sure, but there is some movement coming. Shiba Inu is not getting much of the love, so it wouldn't shock me. Jasmy, all we're doing is exactly as I said. We're breaking through the falling wedge. Got to take profits at 1 cent and a quarter, as I told you to do so. If you did not, we didn't get there yet, but I'm saying if you don't, you're going to be miserable. So let's see what happens. I'm looking at this EMA, and wow, we're getting ready to blow up again. What the So the exponential moving average, my Bollinger Bands got real tight, and we got this action. They're coming in tight again, and there's a lot of FOMOing coming in right now. So let me get rid of this mess that we're staring at. Falling wedge. I said eventually, and if you followed me on Instagram, I said for the Jasmy payment system, I did say eventually we're going to break out of this falling wedge. Are we breaking out of this falling wedge right now? It does seem so. I'm enjoying the price action. Where I'll possibly take the first level of profits would be the 113. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, I was talking about 1.25. That's up to you. But we may never get there before we break down. As you can see, for us to be serious and breaking above this bullish momentum, the 1.25 is right where my crosshair is. So pay attention, definitely to mention on this. I would actually move this line. I would definitely move this line. And I would say right about here, this 1.25, you better pay attention to it big time. I know I have this move, and I would take this trade all the way to the top of this wick here, which is right here. This is most likely when we're coming down a little. We're getting a little humble. So I don't know how you feel about that. You may not like that, but crypto will humble your ass. This is where I'm looking at gear down a little bit. I was getting very greedy on the jump. But now that we're starting to hit here, if you pay attention to the relative strength index, we're going to get another fall before we go up. Looking on the daily could take us right to there, so that's good. 1.5 cent could take us on the RSI level, or perhaps it's the 113. I'm not sure which one exactly, but please have your ears and eyes peeled onto the Jasmy payment system. Very important. Like I said, I believe we're going to be bearish tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. I believe we're going to fall. We're going to have this little rejection. We'll probably make it to about here. And then it's going to turn into Saturday night, Sunday morning, and you'll probably get some resistance. Then we'll come into Monday, and then Tuesday will come through, and then perhaps we'll be talking about something completely different. So I'm looking forward to this. It's pretty clear we're breaking out of the falling wedge right now. This is the last level, the first level we needed to break through to confirm ourselves having a real breakout on this wedge. The falling wedge has been going on since May 8th of this year. So, excuse me, May 9th. So if you look at this right now, May 9th, I got this jump. What was it? Well, you're not going to be able to get this exact growth, so please don't think you're going to get it because you were not buying the dip. You're probably FOMOing in. 77% move on Jasmy token. That did happen relatively quick. What is there for the opportunity this time if you were able to jump on the peak of this? And I'm not talking about all the way down again, the repeat, but we can get something similar. I'm telling you right now, if I were you, and I wouldn't get greedy, and I would calculate my money if you would choose so, but don't count your money before you get it. 39%. So if you're looking to make 38% on your money, right now you're not going to be able to do that, of course, because the current price of Jasmy is here. But there's still 22.4. So 22.5% out of this almost 39% gain is still left. Not financial advice, but a gentleman twice as nice. So if you do believe that there's 22.5%, 23% left in this Jasmy payment system to make money on, and you like that move, then you can FOMO in. I wouldn't do so. I would have been buying this dip as I have been, and then you take profits. So ask my buddy Aaron, as he's probably snoozing away. Eternity, I said while I was on vacation. Look at this. This did exactly as predicted. I did not touch this. I didn't touch this since I was on vacation July 4th. So if you want to watch the video, I was on vacation July 4th, and most likely during this time I talked about Eternity, I said July 4th because I know I went on vacation. I was gone. I was in the sands, chilling on the beach, and I was talking about buying this 155 level. Here it is, 150, and now we're making some headways. We're getting a cup and handle inside a cup and handle exactly as predicted. So enjoy these moves while they last. Another cup and handle coming in, as you see here, testing one more time, and then you'll probably break through the 259, 250 levels, having a problem. This is the Ethereum blockchain. Eternity, big believer in this. This token has some moves coming. As you can see, $3.63 would be something I would be paying attention to when it got there, but obviously we're far away from there. Jasmy payment system getting back, though, just to finish it up. Like I said, not too many areas. We had to break this down a little better. I would be taking profits pretty good right here. Pay attention, definitely to mention. That's your major profit taker. So I don't know how to say it anymore, but you got to take profits right here. What is this? This is an old must finish candle above. There you go. Well, let me tell you this right now. We fixed this. Taking profits. If you don't, you're gonna be upset. That's all I can tell you. If I'm wrong and we FOMO up higher, you could curse me out all you want. The problem is it won't go much higher, and then it will get a rejection to the downside. Maybe it'll FOMO to the 1.25, like I said. But I'm going to take profits probably right here. It's almost about time we do so. We've been buying at 0.92. I sold some of my Jasmy last night. I got tired of it. How is ADA looking? Not a bad suggestion considering it has steadily increased. Jasmy token is done. Like I said here, I had this circled. This is an older video I was talking about on Cardano. Good question, Mr. Dr. Rainey. As I said here, we'd probably be testing the $1. I do believe we'd be getting some more of an uprise here, but because of if you've seen in the beginning of the video here, we talked about the vessel hard fork being lagged behind for another month. It was the end of July. It was supposed to come out. Well, it's coming out in August. It's almost August. What, 2 more days? 2 more days, it'll be August. So it's still technically here. I'm a big believer that in the month of August, and you could quote me this, you can do whatever you believe, screenshot it, do whatever you want. I am a big believer. $1. We will be trading $1 ADA in the month of August. I'm just saying. I'm pretty comfortable with that statement. It's a pretty bold statement. I'm putting myself out there saying so. But if you check out this range, if you see what's been happening, and this is something that I must pay attention to right about here. We're going to lower this because this is all starting to make sense now. $1.24. $1.24 really is starting to make sense here as I look at this chart, as I break this down. Not too much to talk about otherwise than that. I do see the 101 possible here from the old resistance support flip. This is Cardano, probably one of my biggest holdings. I'm a huge believer in Cardano. It's going to take some time. This isn't something that's going to explode overnight, but with the vessel hard fork and the whales accumulating a little more each day, I'm just a big believer in this. We'll go and do what we did. Let's see, 4 hourly, probably very bearish. Like I said, short-term time frame on the RSI levels of every cryptocurrency right now, trading right about the 70 level. Very common, right? A lot of you may not know much about this, but usually we get a test to the downside. Well, what's tomorrow? Well, tomorrow is Sunday. So if you pay attention, definitely to mention, there is some downplay coming. I don't care what anyone says. I warned you yesterday. You had a feeling that this was going to go up. Why did I have a feeling this was going to go up? Because I go to Big Daddy, Bitcoin, really quick before we break down Cardano a little more. And like I said, I was looking at this. And if you break this down, and this is the chart as I showed you, high volatile waves up and down, right above here on this trend line here, touching. We're going to be touching it again shortly, and we're going to be peaked out. The FOMO is real, by the way. 1.12 trillion market cap. So the FOMO is real as steel. This is nothing new. Expected, right? Everybody's buying crypto right now, but it's only for a matter of time. We're going to take profits soon. It's going to melt down. I believe Sunday we're going to fall, but it won't fall a lot. We're not going to fall a whole lot. We'll be right back in action during the middle of the week. Right now, looking at Cardano, this is very, very interesting. It's a very sexy move right now. If I were to check out Cardano, pay attention to this support line that we are currently getting, and we're obviously adjusting our chart slowly as we talk here because that's how you have to do it. You have to adjust your charts. Otherwise, you're going to have inaccurate information. 4 hourly, daily. And this is something to talk about here. Looking at the daily, it didn't seem like we spent too much time here. But from this point in time, from May 9th, and it's now going to be August, in about 9 more days, we will have been here for 2 months. Think about that. 2 months. There are 2 ranges that we sat here, and you can see right there. This was one range. How long? Probably 2 months. January, February, March, so I'm wrong. Did that for much longer, almost 5 months, probably 4.5 right there. Then it got shorter, 2 months. Expect maybe if we go down again, which I don't think is happening because I'm looking at this shoulder, there could be a small, quick to the downside Sunday scare, inverted head here, and then pop through, which will create a shoulder back up. So if you see that, it looks like we're mimicking that. It looks like we're making a shoulder, and that's how we're going to get to the $1, 124 range. Pretty excited to see that actually being a possibility because it does pan out to that. Look, some indicators. Let's see what the MACD is doing. I do believe will be a little bullish, I guess, right? We're moving up in price, 55 cents. Pretty disgusted looking at Cardano when you really break it down where it's been. Almost 310. I would love to be there again, right? Wouldn't you? Well, one day we're going to be. I'll tell you that right now. Nothing's guaranteed in life besides death, sadness, and happiness, right? But I will tell you right now, there's going to be a time, and I would most likely like to tell you, not too far away from the $3.10. A couple of years, this is probably going to exceed way more than that. But this is going to be a joke of a price. But it's going to take time. You're not going to get your Lambo tonight. So if you think you're getting it this year, you're wrong. If you have $1 million, then maybe you can make 10 times your money, 5 times your money, have 5 million. But what we're looking at right here, we're just trying to get to the levels and breaking it down slowly. This may be boring to you, but hey, when you find out that these levels are real as steel, like Wall Street Pete on Wall Street, you'll find this out very quickly. 75 cents, 76 cents. This is going to be your first level of the crypto market, of the Cardano jump. Most likely, you will get major resistance at this point in time, closer to 76 cents. As you can see, what I am looking to establish on this run as we get ready to make a run for Cardano, because I'm going to have to change the title to this because I'm excited. And thank you, Dr. Rainey, for bringing this up. We're going to get this resistance for it right here. Probably get get that retracement to the downside. Cup and handle inside a cup and handle. Where you see what we're doing. We're testing. Old support levels. What major resistance we'll have, I don't know, but I do expect something in this magnitude. Then you'll find yourself, what are we doing? Moving in an ascending channel in the upward trajectory here. What I expect is it to find support now at this level, and that's when you ultimately will know. Will the dollar break? Will it not? I'm not sure, but this is going to be something that we get to. A lot of the people in the crypto space are going to be excited for Cardano. Will we get a big fall at this point? I don't know, but I do expect definitely some type of copycat price action of this. Probably not as much to the upside. I'm sure we'll get some loops to the down, but eventually these prices will catch up to this level, and I'm very confident Cardano will be fighting its way through. So as you look this morning, Jasmy was only 9.5. Now it's all the way to 1 cent. We're looking pretty good on there. I'm pretty excited. I'm glad we converted into some Jasmy, but I also got some of the Shiba Inu. Like I said, I'm going to be paying close attention to that one because that one could really wreck you quickly. Gala took the biggest beatdown in this crypto space. So if there was any token that besides Luna, as we know, but if you pay attention slowly, it looks like we can get ourselves back up. If something starts happening to this magnitude, we're going to get some parabolic moves. It may be a little bit, but this would be a nice parabolic move in itself. This is Cardano. In the month of August, I'm predicting a nice dollar, somewhere in that range there. But definitely 75, 76 cents will be coming shortly. I'm pretty confident in that. No problem, Dr. Rainey. Gala, I'll take a peek at Gala, but Gala's taking a beatdown. Crow is amazing. Big fan right now. I'm holding Gala. I'm holding too much of it. And I may have to part ways with some of this, between this and Safe Moon. Looking to get something different on my bags. Gala's been doing nothing but the, hey, I'm going to keep screwing you. What will happen is this chart is already set up for you. If you pay attention, what will happen is for you to get to this 8.5 cents. And this is going to take a minute because this is Gala, the gaming system. Snoop Dogg got into this as well. Could be a little bit of a falling wedge coming through here. This is a daily chart. What I see on the daily, there is some boring sideways action. There is some peak coming up with the rest of the market. But that right there, that price is a problem. 100%, I see it right here. I'm going to get to it. We're pretty much at the price. So let me see. Right there. Boom. So if you see here, the last few little wicks that we had touch up, it is 6 cents. You're going to have to finish above the 6 cents. So this daily candle here that we're currently looking at, the FTX exchange. That's what this is. Once we break above and finish a candle above the 6, you'll be able to fight your way through probably to about 8 cents. And then I would start taking profits, 100% take profits, because not 100% of it. I'm saying definitely. not 100% of it. I'm saying definitely take profits. You could see a significant resistance jump to here. Resistance expected. 100% resistance expected at this level. So probably at the 8 cents, I would take it before we get to near the 8.5. Don't wait for this wick to happen. Like I said, none of this is financial advice. This is something I do. I have Gala. I am holding Gala. Same scenario. Finally break above, maybe play with something in the 7 cent range. Then you're going to find yourself coming down. People are going to sell it like, oh, God, that was the pump. We're going to find support at this level. How long? I'm not sure. That's up to the volume and everything that plays into it. Resistance here. Where do I find the ultimate resistance? My ultimate resistance is going to be 10 cent. I would not fool around. If this does make a huge cup and handle to the 10 cents, I would not be around to play games. I would not be FOMOing in either. This would be a time to take profits. So, Gala Gaming, nothing big here to show you, but these kind of moves are coming. Now that we got this fall through, this is beautiful. Confirmation showing where we've been. Pay attention to the prices. Get rid of the garbage that we don't need to pay attention to. But this medium of prices is important here. And this resistance that we kept getting all the way back in the month of May is going to flip back probably in August. So, Gala Gaming, 8.5. That's what I'm looking for. Whip out a couple indicators real quick. See if the MACD short term, are we doing something? And you can see it right here. There's probably a breakout. It's similar to the EMA, actually. Let me pull that out. Bollinger Bands, EMA. What is Gala getting? Ooh. So daily, 4-hourly. I'm going to bet your ass something's happening. So we're getting a volume on the bottom, just like the rest of the crypto market. Of course, right? The volume's real here. The FOMO's real. As you can see here, and this is pretty clear. It's very, very clear. Every time I'm above at this price, I'm fighting. I'm bouncing off the top of the EMA. It's developing support. So I don't care what anybody says, but just looking at this EMA, every time I hit this 5.5 cents, which is why it was a good buy and why I had it listed there before we got rid of it. If you're willing to see another resistance jump down, your new higher low price would probably be 5.5 cents. Now, this is the Sunday. Get ready for the Sunday bearish momentum. You're no longer going to see prices at 4 cents, but if it hits a new higher low, you're going to probably bounce off to 5.5. So, like I said, none of this is financial advice, but some of this makes plenty of sense to me. This could be the move that I plan on seeing here. It's a big move I plan on seeing here. Gala Gaming, it's going to work its way up through a cup and handle, huge cup and handle. It's going to take time. This isn't going to happen tomorrow. This isn't going to happen in 5 days. This may take some time. Seriously, it's going to work its way, trajectory up and down, bounce through. Here's your levels, 6 cents. 5.5 could be another purchase if you are lucky enough to get this resistance. As you currently see here, we are getting the resistance nonstop. Every time we go up, there is a candle finishing down. We're touching to the top. It's a liquidity grab. That's something to pay attention to. As you notice, new higher lows are being established. So we'll see if the new higher low, although we're FOMOing in, 5.5 could be a good buy here. As you see, look at this come through. Wouldn't be a surprise if we did that. So I'm just trying to explain to you in depth what are the prices to pay attention to ultimately. Well, like I said, your big candles you may want to focus on is 10 cents. Big resistance somewhere at the 8.5. You'll find it way before there because, as you can see, there's a 7 cent problem. We've already been there. So this is your quick little breakdown. XRP just pumped. Let's take a peek at it. I don't see why not. XRP is trading at a humiliating 40 cent. Trying to break above there. Is that an issue? Let's see. Wow. Holy shit. You ain't kidding. So this ascending triangle pattern is safe to say could be breaking out. But I'll tell you right now, just by looking at this, this is nothing to sneeze at. Let's see. XRP, yeah. You know me. So XRP currently on this 4-hourly is breaking through this old support level, which was obviously resistance. See, I already have this set up. I don't even have to set this up here. That's why I love technical analysis. These charts stay here. Tested it 1, June 12th, 2, the 23rd, the 19th. So we tested it 3 times in the month of June, and then you went into July, and we tested it 1 time and said, guess what? That's enough for me. Tested it, obviously, the 28th. It is the 30th, so it was a fourth time that it took to test, and she gave us our number. So thank you. We asked her, would you go out with coffee with us? She said, finally, yes, I'll go out with you for coffee, but you better buy me a good latte. So where we're at right now is currently looking at this resistance here. It's been a while. You'll pay attention. There was support here built at this time coming down into this triangle pattern. This is probably a falling wedge. Did not pan out as well because what happened, a descending triangle pattern was formed into this area here. Fell, makes sense. I'm looking at this quickly, though, but the ascending channel is completely telling me. Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? 42 cents is really not that much. I'm really not impressed. 42 cents. I expect some major resistance coming here. 42 cents. This is XRP. What'll happen here now is there'll be a liquidity grab to here, or perhaps never make it and just go to the 41. What'll happen here? Come back. We'll probably trade right back in this zone, and we'll find support here like we used to be. 37. We could be doing it now. We'll see what happens, and then you'll see if there's a handle that comes through finally at the end, and then we'll have to pay attention to this next level, which would be the 47.5 XRP. There's something happening. The market is getting exciting. Everyone's getting back into it. It blows my mind because when I look at the tops and I look at where we were, and you got to look at a daily chart to do so, when I look at all these big prices, right, and all this excitement that we got into the market, when you zoom in, it looks so far away. It looks so far away. But I'll tell you, once this thing starts moving and you can't stop this, we're going to be at these prices and you're going to be sitting here with your hand in your lap going, where's 13,000? I was waiting for 10,000 Bitcoin. Where is it? Now, I'm not saying that is over with. That can't happen. That can still very well happen. And you want to know how? It can happen just like this, really quick. This is XRP. This is what XRP could do. And then people are going to be crying. I'm just letting you know that there's always a possibility for that in crypto. That's never ruled out. That is never ruled out. You got to keep it real as steel. This is not, the trend of your friend never stopped. So until this trend is done showing me that we're done getting effed up, you won't be done. As you can see, we need to break above 75 cents just to be considered serious of breaking out of this humongous falling wedge. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you could talk about how bullish everything is and how great we look. 42 cents doesn't get us out of the bullish trend, the bearish trend that we're falling in. None of this does. So please do not get caught in the trap. Everyone's jumping up and down, and I'm waiting to see something like this happen. All your money in here, or your whole savings, and then this happen. It's only a matter of time before something stupid happens. I'm not trying to scare everyone, but I am trying to prepare everyone. I don't want nobody to get hurt. Let's get into Matic. So while you're doing this now and celebrating, and while we're all excited, and while we think this is all happening, and this is old TA, so let's see if my TA was good. I'm not scared to say, hey, I was wrong. Daily, I usually mess with the 4-hourly on Matic. What did I say Matic would do? Well, I said right here, touch, old cup and handle would come in through. We'd probably come down and play with this cup and handle. And sure enough, yes, I'm kind of getting that. I remember saying 74 cents. Is this it or no? No, this isn't it. What were we talking about that would come down to 74 cents? It had to be Matic that came down. Let's see. When was the last time Matic was trading 74 cents? Or I was down. I was off by 2 cents, right? It trades 72. Wow, here it is. It happened so fast. So yeah, remember when I said? So if you go back, and you could probably go back 2 weeks or a week, I said we'll come down, test the 74 cents. Well, I said you could re-enter and you could buy this off the Fibonacci sequence. Here it is, I remember. Look how much time went by. Holy cow. So this is what's happening here. Matic Polygon. I said I'll be buying back at the 50% pullback when we were here. So when I look at the video was before July 18th. 10 days ago, 12 days ago. Check it out. Check the video. I was telling people this would be the top up here most likely. Then we would start to retrace. I would then get back into this product, this asset. At the 74 cents level, my order filled. I am now staking Polygon Matic at 74 cents. Not only am I staking it, but I am also gaining 7.2 APY. Passive income, you got to love it, right? This is the best way to make make a living. And on top of all that, I am making gains, right? So let's see how we're doing right now, because I'm actually really curious on Polygon Matic. I told you this would happen. I told you this could happen. And right now, currently 32% on my money. Pretty happy. I'm not taking profits. I'm staking. Add another 7.2% staking APY to the end of that, and you got a happy, successful trade here. So what's going on? So we keep hitting resistance at this level. Are we going to do so? Yes, I'm a big believer in this. If you want to find out, I believe we touched this one more time coming through. No surprise. What is this? This is the 97, 98 cent. That's a problem. Every time we do it, one here, bunch of times, a couple times there. Polygon Matic, when will you break through so I can celebrate? There's a possibility we get it now. I don't see why not. The FOMO is real as steel. The cup and handle can't even form. They're so bullish on Matic. We can't even get a cup and handle on this chart. Don't even know if you see that, but this is the worst cup and handle I ever seen in my life. Really, this is a really sad ass cup and handle, which I have no problem it being, because obviously what happened is the FOMO was real as steel. Another cup inside of a cup and handle. I don't think you get what's happening. This is what's happening. Cup inside of a cup and handle. Probably test this 97 again. This will now be Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, the 31st, as you can see on the bottom here. 31st is Sunday, correct? 31st coming down, probably touching the old resistance support again. What is that price? 91 cents. 91 cents I expect to be another entry level where I can buy this. Is it 91? Is it 89? Is it 86? It could be a few levels. You may get the cup and handle to fall down and get your handle back. I think 91 is the bottom there for the Sunday night fall. What a big fall, 6 cents. Nothing drastic, right? We're still FOMOing in. So even though we're going to have a bearish Sunday tomorrow, it won't be as catastrophic or dramatic, so to speak. So now what I see here is another test to the 97, 97, excuse me. This will be Monday. This will be Tuesday. And then finally, what are we looking at? What are we looking at, Bob? Well, Bob, what do I see here? I'm just kidding. I'm just being silly. Because what I'm getting excited for and what I'm about to show you is something that we love in this market is an upward W. Yes, that's what I see. That's Polygon Matic, and that's coming into the month of August. Wouldn't you like to see 127? Yeah, I would, because then I'm only staking every 3 days. So if you have Binance, they allow you to do it every 3 days. I have a toggle button that automatically does this. So that's just quick information. If you like to stake, go get Binance US, stake on there. Yeah, look at a mess. Just like I said, I was doing a fence, doing stain on a big-ass fence I put together. But if you listen to this right now, this is very important. Go to Binance. None of it's financial advice. This is just a suggestion. Go to Binance US and start staking your Matic. It's one of the best things you could possibly do. If you want to stop at the 127 level, make sure you turn the toggle button. There's a toggle button. You press the toggle button. It explains to you that it will restake your Matic every 3 days. This goes with everything. Liverpool, BNB, if you want to stake BNB. Some of them are insane, right? Hold on one second. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Just some of the staking is just too much for me. I can't get over how great they allow. They shouldn't allow that much. I wouldn't allow it, but that's how bad crypto was. Remember the fear? And we haven't looked at the fear index yet, but that's for another day. This is what I'm talking about. Let's pay attention to this. Grow your crypto and earn up to 18% APY. That was only 6 days ago. Why don't I have it? So annoying. I had them all, right? We had a list of them. And of course they're not on there, but Polygon Matic was one of them. Why did we not find it? It gave you the list and the breakdown of each crypto, each one that it did. And I don't know why I can't find it. It'll probably come up next. So let's watch this stupid video in silence for a second, and maybe it'll flip back over. It should. As the video keeps going, it'll flip to the next picture. And it'll be a breakdown of all the APY percentages of each token. Avalanche, I think, is like 7%. BNB, they got you, I believe, at like 5.3. Here it is. Yeah, look at this. My memory is great. 5.3. Let's pause that. So they got GRT right now, and this is pretty big. I would do this. Imagine doing this in May. You would have got your ass handed to you. You would have lost so much. But if we're flipping right now, and even if we are bearish still, how much bearish can we be? This is the time the dollar cost average in. If you're a long-term holder, I suggest doing this. Some people don't know what staking is. Staking is going to keep you invested into this crypto asset. If you plan on holding this for 2 years, why are you not getting the 7%? Why are you not getting the 9% added? Does a bank do this for you? Because last time I checked, the bank does not give me 9% diddly squat shit on anything. So 16%. Now, do I trust? Do I believe in the particular asset? No, I do not. So therefore, I'm not going to, which is why they stake so much higher percentages, because they know it's not as great of an asset. When I see the asset percentage low as AF, I'm really interested. Why? Because that means they believe in this, and they don't want to give you a lot of money back because they believe that the percentage going up on this asset alone is enough of a reward. So you need to really focus and really start paying attention. Are you doing the right thing? Because what's happening is, the luxury of getting in and out is wonderful, but if you're going to start staying in this and getting your ass handed to and you're hodl master or you're whatever you want to be, you better start thinking about staking, because I don't know if you understand. You start getting rewards. You start getting... I have 2,000 GRT. Well, if I was holding 2,000 GRT for 6 months, why wouldn't I stake 9% of that? I would also get back, they give you in your balance the rewards. So if you don't want to keep staking, you put these in your balance and it'll be in your USD. But what I do is, instead of having 2,000 GRT, by the time I'm done, I have 2,500 GRT. I just gained an extra 500 GRT for staking. It's the greatest thing in the world. I didn't put another dollar in. So please think about that. Some of you think I'm crazy. Oh, I already knew that. Listen, this is for some of the people who didn't know. Binance US offers this, and you're a fool if you are right now, and I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm telling you the truth. This is what we do every day. You're a fool if you hold GRT and not getting 9%. You're a fool if you're holding audio and you don't get 16%. You're a fool if you hold BNB, bed and breakfast. You're not getting the 5%. You're a fool if you're not getting the 4. You're not getting the 7. Don't hold Avalanche and not get the rewards. Right now, you could take it. You have Coinbase. I'll teach you another trick. You have Coinbase right now? Who has Coinbase right now? They're trading this shit and they're not getting the rewards. All you have to do is open up a Binance US exchange account. When you open that, you will then take your transferred coins and you will transfer your Avalanche, or whatever you may do. If you don't feel comfortable, you could transfer it into the ETH token. Go buy some ETH, transfer the ETH over from ETH Coinbase exchange to the Binance US exchange, and now you have ETH on the Binance exchange. Trade it over to Avalanche, Solana, BNB. Use one of the chains if you'd like. Use the Uniswap. Use whatever you have to, and get that money onto that exchange. Because if you're sitting there and you're holding these assets and you're planning on holding and adding your bags and you're not getting the APY passive income, you're a fool. When I'm sleeping at nighttime, I have my ledger. That's the first thing, right? You have your ledger, protection from any fraud, any BS, any exchange that goes out of business, that goes fraudulent. Also, as I said, repeating it because it's very important, the ledger. Second thing you do is start really paying attention to where your assets are. If they're not gaining passive income, you're making a mistake. That's the first thing. Second, or thirdly of all, you will then sleep better knowing that you're getting passive income. I know I do. So just a little thought, just something I thought I'd throw out there. I think people need to start paying attention to what's going on in the crypto space. Want to laugh at something, right? California asks residents to avoid charging electric cars amid the power grid strain. Oh, but they told us to get electric cars. Wow, could you imagine when everyone else has electric cars and the power grid strain happens? This is the world we live in. Chaos is happening. Bitcoin is the answer. It's the solution. Like I said, I expect big resistance coming through here. I don't think we're going to break through this slope, so I'll give you one more quick of a look. Want to hit the button, screenshot it, do whatever you need to do. This is Bitcoin. This is my cheat sheet. Like I said, it's only a matter of time before these high volatile waves, what they do is absolutely break through. We're coming into Sunday, so if this chart is pretty accurate, you'll see we're going to touch this one more time, and then Sunday's going to take us down, and then we will finally break through here. I think this is where we break through the month of August, so get excited. 26,000 I told you was coming. Great short position. There's a great short position probably coming at the 28.9 price. I'm not doing it. I may have the stones, but I'll tell you right now, Not in this market now. I think we're flipping, and I would not do that. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. We're gonna have a good day. La-dee-da-da. Yeah. So hit that like and subscribe. We're going on a ride. We're going to the moon, and damn, I hope we're going soon. Take care.